Albinism Society of Kenya, ASK, faulted the move by the government to reduce the budget allocation for persons living with disabilities in the country. Those living with albinism joined the world in marking the 6th International Albinism Awareness Day. Lakshon Laban with the details.
Led by the chairman Isaac Mwaura, the society decried the budget cut, which they say it will interfere with the operations.
Na ndio tunasema kwamba serikali imepunguza fedha za watu wenye albinism kutoka milioni 100 mpaka milioni 50. Na kwa ujumla bajeti ya watu wenye ulemavu na shilingi robo bilioni 250 million.
Therefore, cutting the amount allocated to the program by half is going to the more detrimental to the program by half.
Among the challenges facing them include stigma, in which they were initially perceived as coronavirus spreaders.
Persons with albinism are called to be the coronavirus carriers, where they spread across the world, of which that is just but mentioning. We are persons who live like any other persons, and we don't carry the virus.
The society has raised their voice on the killing of people living with albinism locally and from other countries such as Tanzania, Malawi and Zambia for ritual purposes.
A month ago, the albinism community in Kenya was angered by an incident that took place in Zambia when armed men forced their way into a house where a family of a child of a tender year was living. They did this and ended up cutting the hand of the 2-year-old child with albinism for ritual purposes.
Hivi kwamba watu wanafikiri kwamba wakitumia miili yetu wanaweza kujitajirisha, na ilhali watu wengi hapa hawajatoka katika familia ambazo zina nguvu, sio? Kwa hiyo ni jambo ambalo lazima tuendelee kukabiliana nalo.
According to the 2019 population census, there are over 9,000 people living with the albinism in Kenya, meaning there is 1 in every 4,000 people living with this condition.
It is true that we have recently witnessed unwarranted and unsolicited attacks in the political arena by leaders whose worldview on us remains traditional and backward. Of particular mention are one Junet Mohammed and David Murathe. They and those who are like them or think like them or follow them have demonstrated a very high level of ignorance and backward thinking.
Evelyn Akot is the mother of the child living with the albinism, and they tell me of the 20 years that Delvin Obara has lived with this condition.
Na kwa wazazi wenye wako na watoto kama hawa, I think it starts inaanza na mzazi. Ukipenda mtoto, ukimappreciate, hivyo ndo society itambeba, itamchukulia.
Ni mamangu alikuwa na challenge sababu ajai experience mtoto kama mimi tena, but I thank my mom cause alikubali na akakubali kunilea despite zile challenges, discriminations zenye nilikuwa napata nikiwa day school. Alivumilia.
Let's continue to stand strong beyond all odds. Be yourself and never allow others to define you. Do not allow people to use their lenses to tell you who you are or to see yourself through their eyes.
June 13 was approved by the United Nations Human Rights Council in 2015 as part of the efforts to fight for the rights of the people living with albinism. Lakshon Laban, TV 47.